Right, so this is a suggestion via Discord. The name of the video is New York City store owners are furious at Mayor Eric Adams after constant migrant theft. Guys, let's jump into it, guys. I'm sure it's getting crazy out there from basically all the videos that we've seen recently regarding the topic, guys. It's absolutely wild. It's coming from the channel NYC Uncovered. And if you would like to see more of this type of content, make sure you guys go ahead and check out the link in the description. All right, let's jump into it.
The Big Apple is at the mercy of thieves as the crime rate continues to climb high.
Increased 64% in New York City from 2019 to mid-2023.
These criminals are emboldened. A lot of them have knives and guns and so forth. And that's why we're asking Albany to please consider harsher penalties for these criminals.
New York.
Yeah, rather than $1 bonds, guys. That doesn't work. They pay that dollar, they get back out, do the same thing, and then they sell these goods generally to the migrant street vendors, guys.
Asking Albany to please consider harsher penalties for these criminals.
New York City is facing a severe shoplifting crisis, significantly impacting local businesses and the community. Retail crime has surged, with a reported 64% increase from 2019 to mid-2023.
Just watching them run.
Small business owners and employees report feeling abandoned by the city's policies, which they perceive as too lenient towards criminals. Surveillance footage and police reports depict a city under siege by thieves armed with weapons like knives and guns, who brazenly raid stores, sometimes even during daylight. In a chilling display of audacity, 4 suspects are now being hunted by the NYPD after a robbery at an East Village deli. The incident, which unfolded at 8 a.m. on a busy Wednesday, was captured on surveillance footage, revealing the harsh reality of the crime wave sweeping through New York City. The targeted deli, located at 403 East 8th Street near Avenue D, became the scene of a terrifying ordeal when 4 masked individuals entered the premises. As customers carried on unaware, one of the suspects quickly escalated the situation by pulling out a firearm. The employee, a 57-year-old man, was abruptly confronted with the gun aimed directly at him, creating a tense standoff that was
Guys, we gotta make this a little bit smaller. YouTube absolutely does not like.
Fortunately not marred by physical violence. While one criminal maintained control over the deli worker with the firearm, his accomplices wasted no time. They moved swiftly to the cash register, pulling out cash, and did not stop there. The thieves also grabbed various tobacco products, stuffing their pockets before making a hasty retreat on foot toward Avenue D. The entire episode lasted mere minutes, but left a lasting impact on the community and the victim, who, though unharmed, refused medical treatment at the scene.
Bro. Yeah, this seems to never end.
And that's not all. In another case, an NYPD body camera captured a tense incident at the 59th Street and Lexington Avenue subway station. On a late Saturday night around 1 a.m., police footage showed Alex Martinez, a 41-year-old man known to the NYPD for prior offenses, engaged in an act of theft. Martinez targeted a 23-year-old woman, forcefully snatching her purse as she waited for the southbound number 6 train. The situation quickly escalated when the victim pursued Martinez, prompting an immediate response from transit police force officers on patrol.
Let's go make it bigger.
The body camera footage vividly captured the ensuing chase as Martinez attempted to flee the scene. During his desperate escape, he dropped the stolen purse while navigating the busy subway station. The officers were relentless, eventually apprehending Martinez on the stairs of the station, where they were able to recover and return the purse to its grateful owner.
And guys, with all this happening consistently throughout all of the cities in the United States of America, guys, there definitely needs to be some type of reform at least, right? Because if you're just going to arrest people just to release them, I thought for a while, if you were a migrant and you committed a crime, you were immediately deported. But I'm not sure that that's even an option any longer, guys. It doesn't seem like it.
Get down! Get down!
The NYPD Chief of Transit, Michael Kemper, highlighted the incident on social media, praising the officers for their swift action. He detailed how the transit police had observed the suspect exiting the train and immediately responded to the victim's pursuit. Their quick intervention not only led to the recovery of stolen property, but also ensured the arrest of a repeat offender who already had an active bench warrant and a pending court case for a similar crime committed in another Manhattan subway station in October 2023. Martinez was subsequently charged with grand larceny and criminal possession of stolen property.
Wow.
This incident, like the robbery in the East Village Deli, illustrates the pervasive challenge that such street-level crimes pose to public safety and the sense of security in New York City's transit system.
Yeah, like, honestly, guys, I have no idea how people even still want to take the subway. Like, I understand, I mean, there's not really an easier way to kind of get around the city, but with all the criminality that's happening, there either needs to be much more police, or the National Guard kind of needs to come through a little bit more. They need to also be able to do things, not just stand there like statues, right? Things need to actually change if you're going to consistently and continually use the subway system.
But despite a small win, the response from city officials has been frustrating for many. Regardless of escalating crime rates, recent laws have limited the types of offenses for which individuals can be arrested, effectively reducing the risks for committing petty thefts.
Right.
Retailers argue that these policies embolden criminals who now seem to operate with impunity. Business owners are desperate, as seen in the failed plea for stricter laws to protect retail employees, which was recently rejected by lawmakers.
We just heard their names, but they're critically important to what I'm going to be talking about here today. Superintendent of State Police Stephen James, I want to thank you for embracing the roles so quickly and executing on my priorities, which is the safety of the people of New York, and our special focus we're talking about today on solving the crisis of retail theft across our state. So, Stephen James, thank you very much.
1 year ago, Mayor Adams unveiled a series of measures aimed at curbing the rampant shoplifting plaguing New York City's retailers. This initiative was followed by a bold move from Governor Kathy Hochul, who declared a comprehensive $45 million anti-theft plan designed to tackle the escalating problem head-on. On February 14th,
Yeah, I hope that's enough.
2024, amid rising concerns and a huge increase in retail thefts, Governor Hochul announced this substantial financial commitment aimed at reinforcing the city's defenses against organized retail crime. Governor Hochul, in a determined tone, warned perpetrators directly during her announcement. "We're coming after you. We've had enough," putting shoplifters on notice that their actions would no longer be tolerated. This plan includes a significant allocation of $25.2 million to establish a smash and grab enforcement unit under the state.
Guys, unfortunately, I'm not even sure that's enough money. And the reason why I'm pointing this out here, there are a lot of stores in Manhattan, right? Absolutely. And keep this in mind, all that money is not going to just be for Manhattan. It's probably going to be for the entirety of New York, the 5 boroughs, and along with the rest of Long Island. That, in fact, is not enough to secure like that many locations. You're going to have people in these locations. Basically, every single store is going to need to have a police officer at bare minimum. That's like the only way things will actually stop, not just security guards, because security guards just watch them as they take things and leave the store to sell at street vendors.
Police, dedicated to dismantling organized theft rings and speeding up case resolutions. Hochul stressed the urgency and necessity of this initiative, stating, "People deserve to be able to walk their streets, go to their shops, go in their stores safely, purchase their products, go back home without an incident, and our shop workers deserve to feel that they are protected."
It would be great.
Additionally, the initiative allocates $10 million to empower local district attorneys with the creation of retail theft teams, focused on prosecuting these crimes more effectively. Bronx District Attorney Darcel Clark highlighted the significance of this funding, saying, "Retail theft endangers store employees, shoppers, and devastates our community, especially when businesses close."
Right.
Furthermore, Governor Hochul's plan includes a $5 million commercial security tax credit to aid business owners in enhancing their store security measures, addressing...
And that's the point right here. There we go. Here we go. The damage that it does to the community, if you ever hear like one of the officials say this, what it really does is it destroys taxes, right? Because a lot of these establishments are paying more taxes than everyone else is, right? So now if they are like, listen, you're not doing anything to stop the overall theft in my store, so what am I going to do? I'm going to leave. And that means less taxes for you. So, of course, the governor then comes in and says, listen, we'll give you guys some tax credits if you just hire security for your stores. But the problem is, again, the security for the stores are going to stand there and they're going to watch these people take things and leave because they know if they touch them, they're going to sue them. Even though they're taking things. You assaulted me. That's what they're going to say in court. And they're going to win because this is New York.
The immediate need for better protection against thefts. Stephen James, head of the state police, emphasized the broader strategy. By expanding our resources, we can solve crimes more quickly and also prevent future incidents. Yet, business owners see little improvement, expressing doubts about the effectiveness of these programs.
Right.
Their disillusionment is compounded by tactics like organizing WhatsApp groups for sharing information about ongoing thefts, a measure seen as insufficient by many in the retail community.
It is.
The physical and psychological toll on businesses is evident. Many stores have resorted to extreme security measures, locking up nearly every item, from groceries to over-the-counter drugs, creating fortress-like environments that hinder normal operations and customer experience. This shift affects the store's aesthetics and suggests a deeper societal breakdown.
Like, guys, that's even happening, like, where I am, like, in the United States of America, and I've never seen these type of, like, safety measures being done. I'm not even sure people, like, do these type of things, but apparently they do, right, in my area. I'm absolutely surprised by that. Trust me when I say this. Like, so earlier today, I went into Home Depot. I needed to purchase like a lawn trimmer, right? And I was like, bro, why can't I just grab it and go to the register? And, like, you know, once she opened up the gate, she pulled it, she gave it to me. And I'm just like, but then she said, wait a second, are you done shopping? And I said, no, I need to get a couple more things. And she's like, listen, I'll bring it up to the register. Why can't I just have it in my cart and decide if I still want it or not, right? Maybe I want to go back and go get a different brand or something. But instead, she's like, I don't trust you to hold it. And I'm like, wow, okay, well, that's crazy. Right? And these are times we're in. I would honestly rather not have to be bothered with that at all. I'll be completely fine with, like, one of those McDonald's kiosks, right? For stores, right? And you just go in and say you want this, right? You swipe your card, they bring it to the front within like 5-10 minutes, guys. I'll be completely 1000% satisfied with that, exclusively, rather than having, like, the ability to walk through the store, see things you want to purchase, and it's locked behind a cage. It's the silliest thing in the world. Like, what? How did we get here? Yes. Like, if you don't trust the people, don't be open. And I mean this thoroughly, right? I'd rather the store close or set up like the type of thing that I just said, right? Just let me just order it and you just bring it to me. I'd rather that happen. But in some of these high theft areas, yeah, I would just close or do what I said, like a kiosk-based store. You can't come walking through here if like the majority of things keep going missing due to shrink.
Shift affects the store's aesthetics and suggests a deeper societal breakdown as community spaces transform into high security zones. And there's more. In a distressing incident at a Trader Joe's in Manhattan's Flatiron District, a shoplifter turned violent when confronted by an employee. Around 10:50 a.m. on Wednesday, the thief entered the grocery store located at 675 6th Avenue, swiftly gathering various items. When a 40-year-old male worker attempted to intervene, the shoplifter retaliated by striking him with a garbage can lid. Despite the assault, which resulted in minor injuries, the employee declined medical attention. The assailant then fled the scene,
This is crazy.
heading
Look at
north
this.
on 6th
Look at this.
Avenue, and remained at large as of Wednesday afternoon. This episode is part of a troubling rise in retail crime within the area, reflecting a broader trend of increasing thefts across New York City. This specific Trader Joe's is situated in a district that has been struggling with high vacancy rates and a notable exodus of retailers. Over the past few years, major stores such as Lowe's, Bed Bath & Beyond, and Staples have closed their doors in this once thriving business hub, largely due to ongoing security concerns and persistent shoplifting. City crime statistics from the 13th Precinct, which includes the Flatiron District, reveal a significant increase in retail thefts by 55.7%.
And that is unnecessary, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's time for those companies to leave. Yeah, I understand there are going to be people there who are not like doing these things, but based off of this, a company can't survive in this environment, and the police are not doing nothing about it. Oh no, that's why they're leaving. They need to leave.
And petty larcenies by over 34% over the last 2 years.
First, we follow them to the front, make sure that it was paid for it.
But they kept walking out, and when he tried to stop them, they shoved him to the ground near the store exit and punched him several times.
1 second, guys. Let me go make that smaller.
Additionally, in another disturbing incident highlighting New York City's escalating retail crime, a Bronx supermarket employee was violently assaulted by an alleged shoplifter. The attack occurred in broad daylight at the Foodtown supermarket, where surveillance cameras captured the unsettling episode. The employee, who was simply performing his duties, confronted two individuals, a man and a woman, after noticing them stuffing items into a bag without paying.
More serious than shoplifting, this was assault. The employee refused medical attention.
The situation quickly escalated when the male suspect, whose identity was concealed by a COVID...
All right, guys, so you guys definitely send me a lot of videos from this channel. I don't mind watching it, guys. I mean, generally, it's extremely engaging. The content is generally extremely valid, guys. But when they... you can't show this on YouTube. Not this type of stuff, at least, right? Not anymore. At one time, yeah, sure, right? But you can't really show the clashing of individuals, right? This video most likely is going to be removed from the channel. YouTube's going to take it down. So if you guys are seeing this, if you guys can go ahead and hit the like button, at the very least, that'll be absolutely amazing. All right. Hopefully they'll keep it up if you guys like it enough.
Mask responded with violence. Instead of heeding the worker's request to ensure the items were paid for, the suspect shoved the employee to the ground and delivered several punches. The attack not only shocked onlookers, but also resulted in an outrage among the local community and store management. The store supervisor expressed his frustration and concern over the rising tide of shoplifting, which has increasingly put both workers and customers at risk. It is an ongoing situation, and something should be done about it, he stated, emphasizing the frequency of such incidents.
Right.
According to him, thefts
wild.
at the store occur all...
Yeah, like this is obviously a coordinated event. People pre-planned this event here. Whatever's going on here. A group of people get together, bro, come on. And they're running out the store like it's nothing, broad daylight. This guy here is just doing some nonsense in his Range Rover. Like, it's normal behavior.
Almost daily, challenging the staff and threatening the store's operation. Amidst these troubling events, a new bill has been introduced in the state assembly aimed at addressing repeat offenders more harshly.
Please.
Under this proposed legislation, a second conviction for shoplifting within 2 years would escalate to a fourth-degree grand larceny charge, a felony. This move seeks to impose stricter consequences on habitual thieves, distinguishing between professional shoplifters and those who commit isolated, non-violent offenses.
Has increased significantly, and I think I for one, and I know many other people want to, stand up for the merchants, for the store owners, for the people who work hard to keep the economy going in New York City.
Reflecting on the broader implications of such crimes, the store supervisor remarked, "This is not about bail reform. This is about a problem that has increased significantly. And I think many people want to stand up to the merchants and for the store owners and the people who work hard to keep the economy going in New York City." Despite the severity of his encounter, the assaulted employee declined medical attention, fortunate to have escaped more serious injury. However, the psychological and emotional scars from such incidents contribute to a climate of fear and apprehension among retail workers. The store supervisor also highlighted the undesirable trade-offs faced by businesses, such as the need to lock up merchandise or hire security guards, which could make the shopping environment seem unfriendly and unwelcoming.
It is.
The prevailing sentiment among business owners and workers is a profound sense of neglect. Essential businesses, once hailed as the backbone of the city during crises, now face daily threats with minimal support. The irony of essential workers suffering the most from these policies is not lost on the community. Store owners narrate how insurance, contrary to popular belief, does not fully compensate for losses, adding financial insult to injury. As these issues persist, the city must reconsider its strategies and prioritize the protection of its economic pillars, small businesses and retail workers.
Like guys,
the Big Apple.
Like guys, if you don't think that this plays a gigantic part in like this hyperinflationary event we're currently going through, right? You're crazy. Like this is like if the stores are purchasing things to sell, right, at whatever cost they're selling it at. Okay, let's see, and they're not making their profit off of this product because it's just basically disappearing into the air due to shrinkage, meaning people are just taking it, right? Yeah, they're going to close. They're going to close, and they're going to leave your city, your town, an absolute desert. You're going to now have to drive 20 miles to get to the next place that was similar to what you had in your town or village. This is the ramification of allowing this type of behavior to exist in the area. Right? And it's wild. Yeah. Now listen, do I feel comfortable walking into stores where everything is locked up? No. I don't want to be anywhere near a place like that at all, because it tells me that a certain level of criminality exists in the area. Right? And I don't like being around criminals. So that's going to be a no for me. Right? But all right, listen, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. How can we stop or slow down, at least, or curb the actual theft going on in all of our major cities? How do we curb it? Like, I get it. People are struggling, right? And does it make it better that they're going out and taking things from other people without paying for it? No. It doesn't make it better at all. But how can we stop this? Get rid of, obviously, dollar bills. That should be the first thing that is wiped off the map, bro. That's not acceptable, okay? It's just not. But, all right, listen. You guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd, along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.